Let us know.
Good, but I don't see the Facebook thing.
Oh, right on. All right. I guess we're in.
Well, I guess it's time. Epic coffee time, anyway.
Epic coffee time.
Epic, with a capital E.
Hey, good to see you tonight, all two of you. I hope you enjoyed Monday's Ain't No Fool's Day. I'm sure you joined us for that. We got a semi-great show coming up tonight. Actually, it's made even better this week because we got our old buddy Brian Lewis here. Brian, say hi to the crowd.
Hi, both of you.
To the whole thing.
So,
My mom and dad, basically.
oh, you had your mom.
Oh,
we
yeah.
might have four.
Yes.
So, anyway, Dave is not here. He is wiping off the bucket list tonight. He's got a My Pretty Pony tea party going on at home. So, we'll see him back next week. And first week of the month, Sock Puppet James is definitely not here. Actually, James Bonbergen is not here. Sock Puppet James is filling in for him. He'll be coming up later with his Ode to Spring.
From Tennessee.
From Tennessee.
Smoky Mountains.
And not to say that that's where James is. And his garage is unlocked.
Right.
That might be where he's at.
I forgot he was giving that information out last week.
So, anyway, we got some great things coming up. Brian is actually going to do a celebrity interview. Brian's kind of a shy guy, so we had to set things up so the interview would work out right. So, you'll enjoy that.
Well, it's not a Mama's
later in
Boy
the
show. I mean, we're booking the big guests.
That's right.
The people that people are talking about.
That's true.
There was quite a Facebook war going on 3 weeks ago.
To try to get in here.
Yeah, it was two Brians and a black Rio.
That's right. Rio Jackson actually won that contest. She'll be here next week. But it was a fierce battle between Brian Lewis and Brian Evans. There was some mudslinging and some nasty pictures going around. It was actually a lot of fun. And the sad part is that you missed it. But you can catch it. If you go to our fan page, you'll see some of that on Facebook. So,
And you can catch Brian Evans online all the time. He's the guy that's naked with the Spider-Man mask.
Right.
Exactly. Anybody spams anybody, it's Brian Evans. That is, not Brian Lewis. So, Brian, you and the wife are dog rescuers.
Yes.
And that's after you're on the show, you're going to have to kidnap dogs because they won't.
Oh yeah, we'll have to buy it.
You'll at least find them a good home, you know. And I think really is human beings and not jerks on the screen. That's actually a real noble and probably a real pain, time consuming.
Yeah, it's time. It's resource intensive. But she's the hero there. I mean, pretty much I drive the Batmobile. You know, I'm Robin. She's Batman. She does all that. But it's Found a Hound Rescue, and we're on Facebook. And our primary goal is just to pull dogs that are going to die in the shelter, in kill shelters, get them out, get them vetted, get them well, get them acclimated to a family with a foster family if possible, and then get them adopted into a good family in the community.
Good, cool. Can you do that with Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to have to offer money.
So donate today to Found a Hound Rescue so we can get Steve adopted by a good family.
And send a donation so we can get him neutered.
Not scared? What's coming?
No.
I'm joking.
There's a difference there.
Oh, that's right.
We can remove your uterus.
I guess we'll get you neutered first, and then we'll get you
See what happens there. After that.
You got to start somewhere. Anyway, enough. Hey, did you guys hear about this? Apparently, over in off Manchester, someplace, there was a guy that was in a Deerberg store that put something into the soup. Nobody's come out and said what it is
Or recognize the guy. You would think he would.
Actually,
somebody would recognize him.
They picked him up today.
Oh, okay.
You know, but the guy's like 51 years old or something like that. He's in his 50s. I guess you just sit at home and think, man, you know what I ought to do today? I'm gonna go put that stuff in that
Right,
soup.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go piss in their soup.
How much planning does that take?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Where do you just? Hey, I got a good idea.
That's how the Colonel started. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's
11 herbs and spices. Because chickens are hot.
That's
This is recorded, isn't it?
This is how this show is. You
Yeah.
know, like last minute we go, hey, you know what would be a good idea? You know, we don't plan it the rest of the week.
Right.
We just play on Facebook and post pictures and stuff and make you think it's real. And then we show up, we got, oh man, I got to do something.
Yeah, we spent a whole 30 seconds, planning this bit.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. This whole part here. Actually,
I
Brian
was
put
just told to shake my head a whole bunch.
Brian put 3 weeks,
Okay.
3 weeks into the interview, so you should really enjoy it when it comes up. One of the other things that I wanted to do tonight is I invented a new game, which nobody will play for about 20 years, because in 20 years nobody will be able to spell or anything else. So this is kind of irrelevant right now because none of the people that do the texting and all of that don't know how to spell, they don't play games. You know, they get high and stay home and text.
Well, nobody had light bulbs before Edison.
That's true. That's true.
You got to be cutting edge.
So I'm making a play here for the Milton Bradley people. I've got a great idea for you. It's called Scrab LOL, and that is the new game that you need to create, because if you look, we've been playing a little bit before. You can see in the future people will just use letters to explain words. You know, kind of like, you know, the cavemen drew pictures to explain words. This will be how that works. Nobody will know the English language, but hell, we'll have a fun game. Look, I made a whole sentence. ROTFLLAD. Rolling on the floor, laughing like a douchebag. That's a lot of words to put in one game, but I got it right there.
Is douchebag one word or two?
Oh, man.
Because if you had a B, we can get triple word score.
I got it. Ah!
This is the kind of things you learn on the coffee time.
Fantastic. Yeah, don't show it to the kids. Don't show it to your mom. I'm sorry for your mom and dad. They had to watch this.
No, that's they can't hear.
They're domesticated.
I told them I was going to be with Leno.
They're gonna let you off by.
So you got stuck with me instead. Well, I appreciate the thing. You look more like Leno. I think it's this, the streak in the beard. Anyway, so we got all the letters out. OMFG. I'm not sure what that stands for, but somebody had put it on there.
Fungus. It had to be Sock Puppet James.
My fungi. Gosh,
Probably.
golly.
If I had a golly, if it was Sock Puppet.
If it was Sock Puppet, he's got his own language. If you haven't followed that on his page, you're really missing something. It's a bunch of wood.
Well, and actually being bilingual nowadays is so important.
It is. It's probably more important than, your something else.
Yeah.
Being bilingual.
I'm watching because
I don't know how to play this game.
we got. It doesn't matter really, because Scrab LOL is all about just putting letters out there
And seeing if it makes
And-
stands for something.
yeah, nobody needs to know, and all you do is text and say, what the hell does that mean?
And the best thing about it, we've got like 20 years to develop this thing.
Correct.
I mean, this is in its infancy, right? I mean, this is the Big Bang happening as you're watching.
Exactly. So, I don't know what to do with a Z. What do you do with a Z and a Q and all of that? But I do know that I can play off of that. The nuts are. Oh man, I don't have.
Oh, wait, my phone's ringing. Hey, Mom? No, it's going to get better. yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got a really big show planned here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big slow.
Okay, love you. I love her. It's the medicine.
The nuts are out tonight.
The nuts are out tonight.
Good one.
What do I get for that? I get a triple letter, and I am whooping your guys' ass.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, it's your game.
Yeah, I think you might have to.
I mean, come on. You just come walking in here
and expecting you guys to play it right, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's always sad when a pick goes bad, but you still keep doing it. You know, don't.
It's sticking to it.
Go get some coffee.
Exactly.
Yeah. And mine was, I thought, get in the sauce, but
Get in the sauce. Yeah, that would
what
work.
we're just making stuff up. So I was like,
Exactly. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, well, you know, just
well, I thought we were just having conversations, and then that's our out tonight.
Oh, we're right. And then you got FTB. I don't even know what that is, but Fade to Black. If you're watching this on the website, Epic Coffee Time, click on the Fade to Black link.
that was a really
while
good
we're
save.
busy doing everything else.
Did you see him pull that? That was nice.
Out of the letters.
Exactly. I know how to spell that.
See, I'm rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh.
Because I just
Jeez.
took yours and
I like it.
Yeah, 'cause I'll let you do all the work, kind of like I did for this show.
Yeah. How are we going to add that up? Or you just go straight. You didn't have.
Yeah, well, whatever you got, and I'll take another one.
That's bullshit. All right, that's unfair. But it's okay. It's okay. It's my game, so I get to call it just one. That's all you get for that.
And by the way, we are going into development with this, so if anybody wants to chip in and be a part of this on the ground floor, it's going to be huge.
Yeah, jump right in.
Scrab, LOL.
Jump right in, or we'll put shit in your soup.
Was it poo?
I don't know.
It's still a mystery.
Unidentified substance. So, and I can't imagine anybody, giving out prescription drugs or illegal drugs or anything else. I mean, what a waste.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Alcohol, you wouldn't do that. It had to be some kind of...
I'm really lost on this one.
That's what happens.
the beauty
I mean,
of-
when you've been hanging out with James, he
I know.
he doesn't pay attention to anything.
No, I'm paying attention.
And
I'm
then
just
shows
going
up.
Fade to black. That's a great idea.
I just want to hang out and drink coffee with my buds.
I'm just like,
Don't ask me to do anything.
Hey, I'm hosting this thing. You guys showed up in my place. What do you want?
Okay.
What's with the bear there? Is that just some odd? Did you already talk about that?
No, I haven't. In honor of missing Dave, and since we're a one sock family, he's a bear that looks like Dave with the hat, but only because it's got the hat. It really doesn't resemble Dave in any other manner. But anyway, he's gonna hang out for the rest of the show and maybe molest Sock Puppet James later if he's willing.
Maybe
That
you
is
could help
odd.
pick the winners too for.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We do have a contest. I do have the names. There they are. And all the people that changed their profile picture to the Ain't No Fools picture, they're right here. All 13 million of them, or 13. And we'll be picking the name of the winner. You'll get a special, one-of-a-kind 8x10 photo to commemorate the day, signed by the group here. Maybe plus Brian, all depending on if we can track him down, if his PO lets him out, the day we're signing. So I'm glad that you got that special permission today.
Yeah, I didn't.
So it has to be done by 8.
That explains the bracelet.
Exactly. I was beeping like crazy.
It wouldn't make it big into life.
So
And by the way, that is a fat bear. I feel sorry for Dave. That's his likeness.
it is.
A fat bear.
It's a fat bear. And
A little younger looking.
Dave's lost a little weight since this bear picture.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So you build them and then
Well, it's getting warmer too. You lose some fur.
Yep.
are you gonna pull it out?
And speaking of fat, did you see this? is in the news this week. Air Samoa, the Samoan airline, is now doing a pay your weight thing to get an airline ticket. I guess their reasoning being that the bigger you are, the more fuel it takes to haul your ass around the world. So we're going to charge you more. And I guess the other part of this is that it also allows them to better gauge how much fuel to put in the aircraft. And I'm thinking, wouldn't you just fill it up?
Right.
It would make sense, but I don't know. Is it Buddy Holly type of airlines, or is this legitimate?
Yeah. Just Air Samoa, they're actually doing this. I mean, we're guys. We have wives. We know that, one, women are going to lie about their weight anyway. And the second part of that is God didn't make small Samoans.
That's true, too.
So if I get on there, you're taking your 5-year-old kid, you might as well tell them they weigh 400 pounds just to offset the Samoans and the Lion women.
So are they going to, do you have to weigh? You go in?
Well, see, I'm hoping it's not on the honor system.
Right.
Because, we're all going to crash and burn.
You go in, you get felt up, and then you got to get on the scale.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you got an 80,000-pound aircraft flying at 30,000 feet. You got 580 gallons of fuel. So, do the math there and just fill it up.
Yeah, and at some point it might make sense. But I like that concept because I think for my wife and I mean, we could almost fly free, wherever we go.
Oh, absolutely. You stand sideways and you disappear.
Exactly. And I mean, people take bigger crafts than us,
Oh, yeah.
It probably takes less time to wipe, but anyhow. That's a pretty interesting thing. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if they would do that here in the States. Any of the big boys here would do it, but as politically correct as we've become, we would hate to say that somebody was overweight or anything like that. So maybe that's how you get around it.
Oh yeah. Well, Samoa you can get away with it because everybody's getting on the plane. Yama yama.
Yeah, they're all big.
Yeah, they don't make small.
So, anyway, I guess we're finished with that one too. Steve, you're awful quiet tonight. What's going on?
Not a lot, Dan.
The whole week? Nothing. Wait.
Absolutely
Hang on. This
my job's been
you missed 2 weeks.
Increasingly crazy, which is a good thing. And
you do crazy probably better than anybody I know. So
I handle crazy well.
Not really.
Right, I call it crazy well.
Yeah,
I like controlled chaos.
You just kind of roll with crazy.
Yeah.
Probably better than anyone I know. I always get divorced when things get crazy. So.
Yeah, you beat me by one, I think.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Yeah.
So far.
So far.
Hopefully I stay that way because it gets old after a while. Packing your stuff and moving it.
Oh yeah, and then you're back to killing hitchhikers.
Yeah, it's been a while. Hopefully that doesn't catch up with me. So anyway, I think it's just about time. And we forgot to tell you the big final thing of the show. Well, I love dead air. We're going to have a dance-off.
You can't remember.
And this is one of a kind. We were going to do it a couple weeks ago, and somebody left their boogie shoes at home. So we're going to do it tonight. It's called Coffee and the Lap Dance. And we're going to do it, then you'll see it on YouTube eventually, and then everybody will be doing it like the Harlem Shake. I swear that'll happen.
At the scat school, at the office, at the stadium, everybody.
Exactly.
It's the new Macarena.
Well, how many times you pour coffee in your lap? 1, 2, 3 times. You can make $1 million of it if you do it with McDonald's coffee. So we're giving you ideas. Write it down. You can practice your dance at home, and then you don't really have to spill the coffee. Just maybe wet yourself a little bit.
You will see this in the next wedding reception that you're at, I'm sure.
Exactly. Not mine. Not my wedding reception, but the next one.
The next one.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when you talk about weddings,
just fade to black.
Oh man, it screws me up. Exactly. So, I think it's about time. I think our special guest is here.
In the green room, absolutely.
In the green room. So, why don't we have him come out? Brian's going, and like I said, Brian's a little bit shy, but you know it works out. So, Brian, introduce your guest, and we'll get on with that portion of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the Epic Coffee Time stage, the one, the only, the number one ranked golfer in the world, again, in my favorite sex addict, and I'm sure yours, Tiger Woods. Tiger. Obviously, you know, with the Masters coming up, how's the knee, and are you ready for the Masters? Oh, well, I understand you're now with Lindsey Vonn, America's sweetheart, the skier. How did you two meet? And obviously, one of the big questions I have, especially with Lindsey Vonn, Tiger, is she a screamer? And Tiger, now, when you meet a girl at the bar and she tells you that she's a hooker, do you tell her it's just the way she's holding her club? Now, Tiger, whenever you're out there and you guys are sweating and you're competing, have you ever just really wanted to motorboat Phil Mickelson's boobs? Tiger, no, you gotta run. You got a golf tournament, you got a Buick to drive. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate all your support. Get this out to your friends. Have them watch Epic Coffee Time. We'd love to get Rory McIlroy on here sometime. And hey, have sex with as many Waffle House waitresses as you can possibly get.
Wow,
he's a friendly guy, really engaging.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I can't believe he said what he said.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. Now, YouTube will probably mute that audio because he didn't sign a waiver or something, but, you know, screw YouTube. They've been doing that to us, you know, for a while.
Yeah, we need a legal team. Is what we need.
We really do. We really do. But how do you find a legal team that demented? I mean,
I got my DUI guy, but I don't think he does that.
I don't think he would be able to help us out with it.
Anybody to be willing
with copyright licenses, maybe your driver's license, but then come out.
Right, that's probably about as far as we got.
I'm surprised he was that forthcoming, though.
Yeah,
that's earth-shattering stuff. Why not?
You know, I think this is a new Tiger, really. You know,
yeah.
I mean, he's no longer that private guy that he used to be.
I think the therapy kind of helped him too. Obviously,
could be. Yeah, he's very out, very open about his sex life, his inability to drive a vehicle and so forth. So, I'm pretty excited for Tiger and the way things are looking.
I'm kind of surprised you're seeing that Elin, the ex-wife, is now with that like 80-year-old billionaire. The money all spends the same. I don't care how old they are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Can you hit a driver 350 yards?
Probably. Well, who knows? All it takes is just a little bit of putting, and doesn't matter how long you drive. It's how the short game goes.
Putt for dough, baby.
Right. I mean, that's what I made a living on, anyhow.
Right.
So, the short game.
Mm-hmm.
So
I find I can still hit the ball, but it just doesn't go as far.
Yeah, you need new balls.
No, that's probably it.
So let's start a campaign. Let's give Brian some new balls. So anybody who'd like to donate, we'll have a link up later so you can donate to give Brian some new balls. I don't know how much they cost anymore, but you can probably get dog balls. What do they call them, nudicles?
I was going to say.
We got a bunch of them.
The first campaign you started tonight, there'll be some balls, I guess, left over from my neutering. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I've seen those in it.
They're
We're supposed to tell them.
pretty good. They come in a tiny bag.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Their own little purse.
Exactly. That's the best thing about balls, I guess.
Like earrings.
they come pre-bagged, not paper or plastic. It's its own little.
Not all natural.
Yeah, exactly.
Go green. Your balls in a natural wrap.
It might be kind of bad if it was green, but I've seen worse, I guess. I wasn't supposed to tell you about that. That's
Right.
That's my rash. Yeah, you guys don't need to worry
Get credit for that.
about catching it anyhow. So, is Sock Puppet ready?
I think so.
We're tired of waiting on him.
The Sock Puppet James?
The Sock Puppet James. Here he is.
Here he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sock Puppet James. So,
Guys,
he's not in Tennessee, but he's as close as he can get without actually being there. So, James, you have a poem coming up, and
that's right.
and two, you have kind of a campaign going on Facebook. I can't remember if it's on your page that I saw it or if it was on Epic Coffee Times page. But anyway, we're looking for a theme song, and somebody write a theme song, and Sock Puppet James put words together. They'll be up on the blog later on tonight. So we need somebody that's a singer, and we don't care how bad you sing, and somebody's a musician, which it really doesn't matter if you're good or not. But we need all of that put together. The words will be on there, and then we'll have that theme song. And like he said, it's a $1 million prize. So, and talking about million, we're talking about 11, and dollars, we're talking about slightly used Easter eggs. So there's really a big prize out there.
Well, I'd like to thank our advertisers too for really pitching in, getting behind this, and sponsoring that.
Yeah, it's crazy. The American Egg Council. They really jumped on. There was supposed to be 12 eggs, but we ate one. So
they're incredible and edible.
Exactly. 11 eggs. And did you know you were supposed to hard boil them before you colored them?
No.
Yeah. Well, he didn't either. So it was his first time coloring eggs. Yeah.
I saw those, like colored scrambled eggs.
Yeah, it's real attractive. So you got to salute him for trying. Anyhow, I mean, you want to celebrate your first Easter, and you got no parental supervision whatsoever. You get what you get.
And you try to dye eggs with a hand in your butt and no fingers.
Right.
Exactly.
No hands, right.
Exactly. And then some folks would die to have a hand in their butt with no fingers.
Right.
So, anyway, Sock Puppet, you got that poem?
I have the poem.
Let's get that poem going.
All right. We're doing the poem in Tennessee. We have a cameraman today, too, so. I'm in Tennessee today. Ode to Spring. This is Sock Puppet's deep spring voice. Grass is growing. I'll soon be mowing. The wind is blowing. Your slip is showing. The sun is shining. The pine is pining. The ducks are dining. The wines are whining. The birds are singing. My ears are ringing. The bees are stinging. The spring is springing. The golfers are teeing. Outside, I'm peeing. The fleas are fleeing. The beans are being. Oh, the magic that the season brings. These are the reasons I love the spring.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, the eastern part of Tennessee looks like Facebook.
Yes. Back to my Sock Puppet James voice.
I had no idea East Tennessee had a screensaver. They got everything down there.
It's nuts. Everybody
Man.
said, you said they were backwards, but come
holy
on.
cow.
I beg to differ. So, guys, it's about time to wrap up the show, and as we promised, it's time to start that dance craze.
Yep.
So,
Make room.
Who's going?
make room. Brian's up first.
So this is coffee in.
The lap dance.
That was hot.
I told you.
Don't get me started.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're broadcasting.
All right, I'm up next.
All right, hang on.
Come on.
Technical difficulties. The one thing
We
he asked the
got
guy to do.
I know. Oh, this one isn't dance.
And you get Steelers wheel. You got no chance.
I know. Follow me.
That's like a line dance.
All right.
Gotta pretend you have
Final
coffee in your
contestant
lap.
tonight. We're going to ask for your votes on Facebook. Come on.
All right.
And if anybody just saw Steve throw his daughter on the floor, they're really
All right.
happy.
Coffee in the lap.
That's a stunt kid.
Gotta pretend. Pretend like you have coffee in your lap. Gotta get it out.
All right, we've had a lot of fun tonight. Come back next week. We will have our special guest, Rio Jackson, and the other two fellas will be back.
Oh, Don Jones.
So-
Won't be at my house then?
I don't know.
We're joking.
We're looking for places to show up and rack. So if you got one, give us a call. See you next week.
Peace.